Okay, this is the lesson number 1. Spanish classes for those who cannot speak Spanish and need or want to learn. So I am going to explain very easy and with some rules for you to understand without problems. In this lesson number 1, so we are going to study, or we are going to talk about future tenses, how to express your future activities in Spanish. So in English we say I, and we use will. I will fly. I'm gonna teach you how to express or how to translate or how to say the activities you are going to do in a future tense. Okay? Very good. Now let's begin. Before beginning the class, we have to understand what is an infinitive. In English, we say to fly. Okay. In Spanish is volar. To eat. In Spanish, you say comer. To smile. In Spanish, you say sonreír. Okay. So we have to understand that the verb is in infinitive in English when the particle to is before the verb, like these examples: to fly, to eat, to smile. An infinitive is a verb that is not conjugated. Okay? In Spanish, we say, or we distinguish the verbs when the verb finishes in ar, ir. Okay? For example, volar, comer, sonreír. So this is the most important rule that students who want to speak Spanish must understand, must know, must distinguish very well. So what is an infinitive? As I told you before, in English you say I will fly tomorrow or any time in the future. In Spanish, you say yo. I is yo. So I'm gonna write yo inside the parentheses to tell you that you can cancel it or you can omit yo in Spanish. Okay. Once we know that, so now, what's the infinitive for fly? I already told you, is volar, the infinitive. Now, let me tell you in Spanish, so in English is will, sorry. In Spanish, it means that we have to write at the end of the infinitive verb an I. Okay? With this intonation. So you say, yo volaré, or simply volaré without yo. Okay? Volaré, who? Yo. That's easy. So, what's the rule? The rule is when the subject is I, okay, so this will is an E at the end of the infinitive Spanish verb, yo volaré. Remember, I repeat, when the subject is I, or in Spanish, yo. Very good. Let's see another example. In English, I will eat. Spanish, I is yo inside the parentheses. Okay? Then you say, what's the infinitive in Spanish for eat? You say comer. okay, and the subject is yo, this will, in Spanish, means that we have to use here the vowel E with this intonation. So you translate, I will eat, you say, yo comeré, or simply comeré without yo. Very good. That's easy. Remember, subject I, at the end, E. Let's see more examples. I will smile. Okay? Spanish for I is yo, always inside the parenthesis. Okay? And what's the infinitive? What's the translation for smile? Infinitive in Spanish. You say sonreír. Sonreír. Now let's analyze the rule. The rule says if the subject is I or yo, this will is the vowel E with this intonation. So you say, I will smile is yo sonreiré. O without yo, sonreiré. Who? Yo. Very good. Now, you can study all the verbs, translating from English to Spanish and in the infinitive mood. Once you know the infinitive mood, it's easy to express your future sentences into Spanish. So we are going to do video tutorials every week, depending on your comments, on what you say. If you like this kind of lessons, so I'm gonna teach you very excellent Spanish. Very good. See you next.